All right, so my boy Sean, we've done a couple cars for him already, and each one has come out very exquisite, if I do say so myself. But now he got himself a MK4 Supra. This is actually his second MK4 Supra. The first one he didn't end up building, but this one now is getting ready for a full build. Let's take a look at it. Alright, so here we have the Supra in question. Now, it may look like a beast with these beefy tires, you know, and the red and the big brakes, you know, but then underneath the hood, it's got this NA 2JZ GE.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
What's wrong with the stock car? What's wrong with the stock car?
There's nothing wrong with it, but you can't be looking like this thing looks like a beast. You see it, right? And it looks like it has, you know, slicks and, you know, big brakes, and it's like that. Everyone that sees it, they're like, damn, I bet you that thing has like 1,000 horsepower. It's like, nah, dude, that thing's probably the fastest car here, dude. And you pop the hood and it's 225 horsepower of just naturally aspirated Japanese muscle. But that's all gonna change. So one thing about my boy Sean is that all his cars are always very clean, very nice paint jobs, built right, good parts, so on and so forth. But this car has a lot of things in there. And I don't know if you guys can see them, but once we start blocking away, you are gonna be able to see all the imperfections throughout the body. This thing, it just looks like it's seen some stuff. You know, and it's really hard to see in the camera. But once we start blocking it, you're gonna definitely see everything. The side of this thing looks like it was next to a golf ball range. This thing looks like it got karate chopped in all different phases. Like, this thing is just, it's beat up. It just needs some love. So it came to the right place. Now we have my boy G here. He's gonna go ahead and get this thing all blocked out, start the bodywork process. And like I said, there's bodywork in every phase of this car. There's not one panel that doesn't have bodywork on it, that needs bodywork. So, since that's usually our go-to first right away, we're definitely gonna need it. We have one area right here in question that looks like this is coming from the bottom. The paint is kind of like cracking, and you can see that you have almost like some rust starting. But I mean, you know, paint shouldn't really just come out like that. So, you know, this is very sus, very questionable. Yeah, imagine if it's coming out like this. This whole area, that's definitely Bondo. You hear the difference? Hollow, look at this. There's definitely Bondo. So all this probably have to get ground down. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but let's get to it.
Grinding all the cracks down. Some of them were pretty bad, all the way down the middle. Some of them weren't. Well, false alarm. I ain't gonna fix this. We ain't fixing this, right, boss man?
Come look at this, huh?
We ain't fixing this. I ain't fixing this.
So this is where everyone's like, hey, how much to paint my car? This is the stuff that we don't expect to do. Into everybody why it'll probably be just cheaper to get a new Fender.
Because by the time you start working on this and fixing all the Bondo cracks, and if you primer, do all that work on it, and then any other thing develops, or when you do the paint job, some other cracks form, then at that point you have to reshoot, do all that. So at this point it's just better to get a new Fender, because you know you have all new metal, you have Bondo in there, and it just looked like overall cleaner. And then G doesn't have to work that hard.
No, I don't. I'm happy about that.
had to call my boy Sean down here so he can check out exactly what we're dealing with. You know, because we thought that this was gonna be cut and clear, right? He thought, oh, it's ready to go, just a little paint job, right? But I think you've done enough cars now with that, Sean, and just in general.
It's all part of the process, man. You know, things always happen when you build these cars, and you know,
we found out something new about your car you didn't even know.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you didn't even know.
It's all good.
But I mean, I called him in here today just to kind of show him what we got going on so far. Right, so obviously we talked about it. We ended up just getting another fender. Now, that's not saying that we can't fix it, right? That's not saying that. But now we're already, in the time that we could have fixed it, now we're doing another 2 panels, right? Now we're already on the hood. We'll probably finish this other fender, get it going, you know, and just day by day, hour by hour.
Yeah, man.
Keep going on the rest of the car and get this thing finished up. So, Sean, I'm gonna put you on the spot right here, right?
Let's go.
Right here, right now.
Let's see
right?
it.
Beginning of March. What's the color that you're going with?
Okay, so me and Oscar, like, we went over about like 5 different colors, maybe even more, but I think we kind of narrowed it down to like 3 or 4. But for right now, you guys can drop in the comments what you think we're gonna be doing. All right.
All right, so he still was not able to tell us the color. It's fine. We don't need a color today. We definitely don't. There's still a lot of body work on it, and you know, at first glance it looks pretty clean, right? But I'm slowly but surely turning Sean into a certified you know, auto body guy. He knows everything, all the terms, all the process. He could probably tell you better than anyone now. He's done so many cars already. You know, and it's funny, everybody always reference your car sometimes, like, oh dude, you know, the other day we built an NSX here and the guy was like, oh yeah, I saw this guy Sean's NSX. It was probably one of the cleanest ones I ever seen, and that was years ago, right? Years ago. We'll drop a picture of Sean's NSX right here, and that's something that we did. I think it was one of one, the only one that people, you know, we ever done like that. And you missed that car?
Yeah, I missed that car, but we're on to bigger and better things.
Bigger and better things.
This Supra, I'm probably gonna end up keeping for a while.
Okay.
I think it's time to enjoy my cars, so we're gonna knock this one out.
So right now we got G over here. G taking care of the body work right here. Body by G. All right. Body by G. And yeah, we're gonna be taking care of all this, man. Just making sure this thing is ready to go. More than likely, we are swapping the wing.
Yes. So I'm kind of going towards like just the OEM Plus look in the exterior. Probably take off the TRD and then put on the OEM Supra wing on it. Maybe paint this one too, so we can like go back and forth just to change up the look every now and then. You know?
All right, cool. Well, I mean, we're on it, Sean. I'm hoping by the end of this week, fingers crossed, that we are in primer and we can move on to the next phase. And then that's taking out that Camry motor that you have in there and swapping in what we got going on. So not, you know, I've kind of showed them what you got going on, but they don't really know what the plan is. So I don't know if you want to kind of drop a little bit of hints and stuff.
Yeah, so right now the stock NA motor is going to be out of there along with the automatic transmission, because this car is a NA automatic model, but right now we have a T56 transmission dropping in, a rear end, and we have also a fully built big single bored out 3.4 liter 2JZ GTE. So that's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be
3.4, huh?
Yeah.
Sheesh. That extra 4, huh? I gotta give her the extra 4.
And 3.2.
3.2. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah. You give her the extra 4. I don't know if she could handle it, you know. With that extra 2, you can definitely do a lot with 2. Oh, here we are again with another Supra. Supra, baby. What's up, Si? You always told me that, hey, Supra, that's my dream car. I see you with all these other dream cars. Where's the Supra? Where's your JD? I mean, I know you
can't afford it. That's the problem. I can't afford it. That's why.
I'm just giving him a shot. I can't afford one either. But I know you got the Z31. Getting back into the JDM roots. I know you have. I feel like you're almost like a Nissan boy. So you have the 240Z, got the 300ZX.
Skyline?
I know, right?
What's next?
No, I don't know. I always wanted a Supra, so it's like. But they, you know, they're so, they're expensive, they're hard to come by. So, I don't know, it's coming, Oscar, it's coming.
I feel like if you didn't get one 10 years ago, like
Oh no, now it's like, We had an opportunity. Remember back in the day, we thought it was a lot back then, and then now we like, damn, should have gone.
Yeah, I'll tell you a quick story, right? And this is how like dumb you are when you're a kid, right? I was 17, right? I had a EG hatchback SI, right? Clean. It was pretty clean with a B18B LS, like out of Integra, turbocharged, right? Had buddy club seat, carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber wing. This is before a bunch of knockoff stuff was around. You know, I'm a little bit older now. You know, I'm a little bit older. You know, but you know, there wasn't a bunch of knockoff shit, right?
Yeah.
The car was clean, fast as fuck, boy.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
You know, super fast. And some guy offered me the most fucked up MK4 Supra non-turbo automatic with the Fast and the Furious body kit, and it was primered and it looked like shit. But like at the time we didn't really have the body shop going, right? So I was like, dude, is it gonna cost?
This is a running car, nice car.
Yeah.
Why would I take it?
Yeah. One, my car was fast as fuck going into a car that's slow, right? Two, my car looked good, this car looked like shit. You know? Yeah, it needed a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
I mean, knowing what I know now, right? And I was always a Honda boy back then, you know, so I was like,
Still Honda boys.
I don't know.
yeah, we're still Honda boy. I still got my CRX. I'm a Honda boy, right?
CRX.
But yeah, had I known that now, I would have probably had a fully built fucking 2JZ Supra right now.
Still doable, bro.
Yeah. Still doable.
There. I mean, I got lucky with this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to sacrifice my NSX. This
NSX,
is a straight trade.
Straight trade.
Boy,
Yeah.
If you're watching this, Ryan, dude.
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
We're gonna make you proud.
Yeah, Ryan, what happened here, man? You didn't tell us about a Bondo on the Fender, man. So yeah, I mean, this is where we are. This is day one. Okay, next week, maybe end of the week, we're gonna come by. We're gonna see where we're at.
Let's see it, man.
We already talked to my boy G. He said he's gonna bust ass, and we may have to get another guy on here to just get this shit done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's get it, man.
Yeah, we're doing one car at a time. So this is it. This is your time to shine, and we're gonna get it done. Alright, G. She's done 1 week later. Now, we still got bumpers, right? We still got bumpers. And then he's talking about, he wants to do both wings, and I'm like, that one wing's pretty messed up.
I know, that one wing's messed up.
Yeah, but I think you did a great job, G. You accomplished what you said you would this week. It was a lot of hard work, but proud of you.
Thank you.
Got it done. It's
wanted to show you that I'm capable of doing it. You know? I took a little extra help from the guys, but you know, you told me use them wisely, and I did.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for that shit to come together.
Yeah, man. So the goal is now we're gonna let this primer sit for about a week. The next step is to pull this engine out and you know, get the whole bay pretty much redone, get it all painted.
Engine bays.
Yeah, and you know, while this motor's out, you know, then we'll refinish the bay. Once the bay is pretty much ready to go, we're gonna do a full color change on this thing. So
is the bag on the same color?
Same color. No, whatever color. We don't know yet. Sean has changed color on us like 7 times already. He just came by and told me the most basic color the other day. So I'm like, dude, what is it now at this point? But I know we're gonna need a little bit more work on the quarters because we just got them rolled and they got a little bit wavy after the roll. So that'll be something we have to pay attention to. This hood has a little bit of fitment issues because it has those struts. So that's gonna have to be messed with. And then we're gonna see what's up with the wing. But for the most part, well, obviously, and then front and rear bumpers still need to be completely refurbished. But for the most part, this car has done a complete 360 in about a week's time, and it's looking good. And I'm very proud of the team here so far. Next up, new motor, new paint job. Alright guys, this thing is pretty much all wrapped up for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a quick video showing our initial start process, getting this thing ready for paint. Now this primer, we're gonna wait for it to fully harden. We're gonna give it about a week. Then we're gonna go ahead and get into the engine bay, which I was gonna go ahead and give you that whole breakdown, pulling this motor out, getting everything ready for the paint job that we're gonna do. Then we're gonna block this thing out, get a full color change on this thing going, put another motor in this thing, and it's gonna be pretty cool. We're really excited to get this thing done for my boy Sean. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe because it helps out the channel way more than you guys know. And go ahead and give us a follow on IG. We'll go ahead and drop our links right here so you guys can get the daily updates on all the builds we got going on. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Here at SOS Customs, we got you covered. Peace.